Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, GWT family from around the world. Welcome to this Sunday night leadership training call. My name is Regional Ambassador Sean Haynes. Thank you for joining us wherever in the world you are. Now, I know today in some parts of the world, like in Haiti, it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all in Haiti and whoever else is celebrating Mother's Day today. And we appreciate you spending this Sunday night with us on this call. So tonight we have a very exciting call, and you can see the title on the screen, Mind Your Business. And you're getting trained by an absolutely dynamic lady tonight. Now she is from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. She's a wife and a mother of four. She saw this opportunity in 2010 and finally took action in 2011. And she started working her business in September 2012. And as she says, moved from zero to hero, where she was actually awarded the fastest growing organization at the 2013 International Convention. She actually helped St. Lucia to become the first country outside of Canada at the time to be number one 3 months in a row in global wealth trade. And she also helped St. Lucia have the biggest launch at the time out of 75 countries. And now she's launched personally 32 virtual designer malls, and her team has grown to over 913 in 31 countries around the world. Now she did this because she wanted to be the boss of money and no longer money being her boss. And she wanted her kids to be massive leaders in their generation and to bring about change in many lives in her country. And she says she loves her business partners, and especially the founder of this company and our corporate team for all they do. So this young lady, she was also a part of our leadership summit last November, where the CEO invited the top 40 leaders from around the world. You can see it in her picture here, where she was also in our Live Your Dreams video. So my pleasure to bring on at this time our ambassador, Vernicia Charles Jones, to train us on Mind Your Business. Are you there, Vernicia?
Yes, I am, Sean. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for this amazing introduction. Thank you. Can you hear me okay, Sean?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, Vernicia. Take it away.
Wonderful. Thank you so much again, Sean. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you again, wherever you are in the world. I know before I go into my call, I just want to say an amazing happy birthday to you, Jean. I know that you're on the call and you're all fired up to listening to us tonight. I know you could have been somewhere else celebrating your birthday with loved ones, but you decided to be here. So I am so grateful for you, and I hope that you have a blast on this call tonight and you enjoy the evening of your birthday. So GWT family, have you been minding your business? Are you minding others' business? Do you know what business you have that you should be minding? So as we take it away into the next hour, why? You know why? A day has only 24 hours in it. For the most of us, we sleep for about 8 hours. For the most of us who have a job, we spend at least 8 hours on that job. That's already 16 hours out of the 24 hours in the day. So how much time do you spend on the road commuting between your jobs or picking up the kids and all the other activities that you have? How much more time do you spend sleeping on top of the 8 hours that you should be sleeping for? How much time do you spend watching television, especially television programs that don't so much add value to anything in your life? How much time do you spend on unnecessary telephone calls chatting? How much time do you spend online mindlessly browsing? And what other things do you spend your time doing? There's a saying, time lost can never be regained. And I add to that by saying, whatever time that has passed in your life or in your days, there is no amount of force or power in the entire universe that will bring that lost time back to you. So only your business is your business. My business is not your business. Your sister's business is not your business. Your friend's business is not your business. So learning to mind your business will allow you to become more focused on what is important to you. So just imagine when you wake up in the morning, you begin to focus on these things that are important to you. It will cause you to create a personal desire that will allow you to work towards these things that bring true value to your life. Minding your business will also allow you to work towards these goals that you have with great zeal and enthusiasm, and will bring you to experience phenomenal success. And if you zero in on your GWT business, including some of the other things that make up your life, if you really are honest with yourselves this evening, like I had been over the past few months, or probably the past 2 years, when I decided to beginning to mind my business, this is when various aspects of my life began to change in a positive way. So what is happening right now in your 24 hours that can be used up more productively and more effectively? Do you need to spend less time browsing mindlessly online? Do you need to spend less time chatting unnecessarily on the phone? Do you need to switch off your television? Do you need to spend more time awake? While you are driving, are there some things you can do to make up during that time? Again, what do you need to include in your daily list of things to do to bring you onto the path of success between now and April of 2016? What qualities or habits can you now adopt to enable these changes in order to move to this productive and successful path of your life? So let's talk about your GWT business. Yes, it's your business. It's not your upline's business. It's not Ramin's business. It's not Sanaz's business. It's not our CTO's business. It's your business. You launched your business. Yes, you did. Have you ordered your products as yet? Well, I hope you have, because if you didn't, you should order your products as soon as possible. Why? Because it is your business. Are you on the weekly training webinars that everyone puts a lot of effort into making sure are available, putting information together, researching for information, making sure that they're on time? Are you on these weekly calls? You should be, because it's your business. Are you attending the local events in your area? The ones you know that your leaders take time to put together towards your success? You know, the ones that the co-op team puts together to make sure you can succeed? Do you attend these local events? Why should you? Because it's your business. Do you work on your daily list? Those of us, well, I anticipate everyone on this call have already listened to the Forensic Networker, even if you have not attended the official training live with Ramin, and now we all have the ability to be able to do it in July. Even the version that is on YouTube now, which is very, very effective, following that, it says to you, we don't get paid for selling products. We don't get paid for helping persons launch their VDMs. We get paid for presenting. So your inventory of your business is your list, it's people. Do you work on your list daily? So you see, we go to work if we have jobs or if we've had jobs. We go to these jobs every single day. For the most people that I am speaking with, they don't like their jobs. They dread going there. Every month or every week or every bi-monthly that they get paid, they're miserable because they're working hard and the money can never allow them to have ends, see each other, much less meet. Yet still, these persons are committed to these jobs. These persons, they wake up every single day religiously, hours before, to make sure they prepare themselves on time, to get there on time. They stay much more hours than they should on a daily basis at a job that they don't like. Yet still, you have your business that can bring you the results and the desired lifestyle that you want, that your job probably would never give to you, and you're not minding your business. Build your daily list. It's your business to do that. It's not my business to do it for you. It's not your upline's business to do it for you. It's your business. How many persons do you share your business with on a daily basis? We say all kinds of things about the persons where we go out, we don't have the time, and all of that yada, yada, yada thing. How many persons do you share your business with daily? So I'm in court with you right now, and you say, but this thing is not working for me. It's not successful. I'm not in the Caribbean. I'm not in Africa. It's not working for me. I can't do this. And then I ask you, how many persons do you share your business with daily? Why should you do it? It's your business. It's your business. So you do that. Okay, great. Some person said to me, Vern, I have been sharing. I show at least 2 persons the tours on a daily basis. I do it on my lunch hour, and I do one after work. Wonderful. How much follow-ups have you been doing? Do you just show them the tour and that's it, and you let them go? Those of you who know anything about insurance agents, those of you who have bought insurance, do you remember how many times that insurance agent called you before they actually met with you to make sure they got that appointment with you? And you remember how much time they took to diligently go through all of that information with you? And even after that, do you remember how many times they kept calling you and calling you and calling you to make sure they closed that sale with you? Now, the amazing thing about what you have compared to if you were an insurance agent, you have come into your business, you have shared this information with persons on a daily basis, you have done phenomenal follow-ups, and persons have actually launched their VDMs with you, and that domino effect continues. If you were an insurance agent and you did exactly that same thing and you got these same results, and after 5 years as an insurance agent, you decide, you know what, I don't think I want to do this much hard work anymore, so I'm going to take about a year's break just to relax, help others do the same thing that I did, and I know that I'm going to continue getting money, getting income, getting paid, even if I am not out there doing frontline like I was doing the first 5 years. You know, in your GWT business, you continue to get paid over and over and over and over and over and over again. As opposed to that, if you're an insurance agent, the minute you stop all of that hard work, you stop getting paid. You actually stop getting paid. Yet still, insurance agents are so fervent. I really admire them because they are so persistent, they are so disciplined, and they keep on going every single day because there's a minimum number of persons they need to speak with, as Forensic has taught us, so they can get a certain number of contracts back into the office. The same discipline applies to you. You wake up every single day and you go to work. You wake up every single day and you do this thing that the job does. Your job is allowing you now to mind your business owner's business. But while you're minding their business every day and you get paid to do that, you can start minding your business, your GWT business, while you are getting paid, and it will eventually stop minding their business. So you can now mind your business full time. I'm sorry, somebody said something. Did I hear somebody say, Vern, I don't have time? Then we could go back to my first slide. How much time do you spend on the phone talking about nothing? How much time do you spend flicking the channels and haven't even decided as to what channel to watch? And you spend about 15, 20, half an hour trying to decide on a channel to watch, and eventually you watch nothing, or maybe the television ends up watching you. Your upline is not helping you. Well, I think When I joined, I got a My 5, and even if I did not tap into them, I remember very clearly one of my uplines says to me, Venetia, you give me 10%, I give you 10%. You give me 50%, I give you 50%. You give me 90%, I give you 90%. But Venetia, I promise you, when you give me 100%, I will match that with my 200% and guarantee your success. The day I made that decision, even if my immediate upline fell through the cracks, at least 3 of them, I had 2 other phenomenal uplines who kept that promise. And the day I put forth 100%, I got 400% from them, including co-ops 100 and 200%. That is what happens. Even if your first, second, third, fourth, or even fifth My 5 are not available or not doing anything to help you. What your business has given to you to mind your business means that even if your upline is not helping, there is more than enough help available to guarantee your success. So mind your business. Persons you speak to are not interested. The products are too expensive. Hello? Did you just say that? Persons you speak to, when they say no to you, they're not really saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. But the question I often ask when persons say to me, persons I speak to tell me that they're not interested, what are they not interested in? What are you saying to these persons that are causing them to tell you no? You mean somebody's telling you that they're not interested to get paid to be a celebrity? Who doesn't want to get paid to do that? You mean somebody doesn't want to bring an additional $2,000 to their home on a monthly basis while they do something part-time? Who doesn't want that? You mean somebody doesn't want to retire between now and the next 3 to 5 years? And the products are too expensive? Talking about getting paid to wear the products. So if you, once you begin to mind your business will be paying you to wear expensive products. And they're not, I don't like the word expensive because they're not, to wear high quality designer products. That's what they are. So if you have been using the word expensive, remove that word from your vocabulary. If you have been using the word not interested, remove that from your vocabulary. If you have been saying these negative things about your upline, start being grateful for your upline for bringing you into this business. You have no time. The only person who can make time for you is you. So the excuses that you have that has not been allowing you to mind your business, these excuses will not change anything for the better for you. I promise you that. But once you decide to begin minding your business, time will become your friend. You will begin getting help without asking. People will come looking for you and no longer you looking for people. And when persons ask you for the price of the products that you have, you will be telling them, I don't know because I get paid to wear them. I love my life with this business. So how do you start minding your business? Let's see. Start from tonight. As a matter of fact, start now. Prepare the groundwork for July 10th and 11th. Somebody on the call doesn't know what's happening on those dates. Okay, I take it for granted that you just launched your VDM today and you didn't know. July 10th and 11th is the date when every single person in global wealth trade around the world, and even persons who are not in global wealth trade but are with other network marketing companies, are going to buy, well, most of them have already purchased their forensic networker training tickets to fly to Canada if you're out of Canada. If you are in Canada, there's no reason for you not to be there. This is the training that is going to shift you from where you are now to the new global economy, which is network marketing. This training is what will move you from what you have been earning over the past 5 to 10 years to not just making it double, but bring it to at least 4 or 5 times what you have been earning all your life. This is the training that is going to move you, no matter what education level you have, no matter what business background you have or don't have, no matter what family you're from, no matter what country you're from, no matter what expertise you have, will put you on a level playing field to be able to experience the same kind of success and even more than what our top income earners in this business have been experiencing. And we are very, very fortunate that this training is coming from the heart of hearts of one of the most phenomenal human beings in this industry, none other than our own CEO, Ramin Mesgalu. So tonight, if you are not yet a diamond, get to diamond. It's your business to do so. Be on a call on Tuesday night if you have never been on the Fast Start training to learn how to get there. If you are already diamond, great, congratulations to you. If you are not yet a diplomat, it means that using the next 14 days from today, get there. Yes, 14 days. So pretend that you just launched your business tonight and begin to do these things very aggressively. And in the next 14 days, help 3 people launch their VDMs with you and help them get to diamond as soon as possible. Why? It's your business to do so. If you're already a diplomat, congratulations to you. Wonderful job. Phenomenal. That means that you are well on your way. Get to ambassador. Use the next 30 days from today to get you to becoming an ambassador. Why? It is your business to get there. And really and truly, you will be very, very happy that you did, especially with phase 5 coming along on the 10th of July. You will be more than happy that you did so. So those of us, again, I like to go back to the job because that's what we know, that's what our cultures have taught us, that we go to school, get good education, get a good job and retire. But we know that is no longer the deal. So if you remember the time when you went for your last job interview, you got the job and you had a period of time for probation. And during that probationary period, you would have been scrutinized and assessed and to determine whether you actually keep the job, whether you get a bigger salary or whatever the case may be. And usually what we do is we get there earlier in the morning. We push more work. We spend time learning the position and the tasks for that position so we can perform even better than what is expected of us. We go above and beyond the call of duty to be able to show to our supervisors, our managers, that we are worthy of that position. We work tirelessly. We spend time not sleeping. We stay up studying. We spend extra time on the job. We do everything that is needed to be done to get us that job, to keep us that job. If you do exactly that same thing between now and the next 30 days in your current business, it doesn't matter how long that you started this business. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what level you're at now, even if you are at retailer. It doesn't matter who your uplines are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what country you are in. It does not matter. When I started off in St. Lucia in 2012 on a serious note, Arthur Anthony and myself, the number of persons that myself and this gentleman spoke to between September and December, oh my God. Personally, I spoke to over 300 people between October and December. You know how many persons enrolled? 2 of them. But because I was so focused then on my business, all the years before that I was not minding my business, I was minding other people's business, I did not experience success then. Because I was so focused on my business, no matter how many persons told me no, no matter how many persons told me I was out of my mind, No matter how many persons told me St. Lucia is too small for this, no matter how many persons quoted statistics that St. Lucia only has 160,000 people, how are you going to do this? No matter how many persons told me this is a pyramid scheme and all of the yada yada that you normally get, my focus was on my goals and my dreams. My focus was, I will not attend another interview ever again in my life. My focus was, I have worked for money for too long and it was my boss. My focus was, I have to become the boss of money where it works for me, not me working for it anymore. I was more focused on my children who were virtual babies, that I didn't want to go through this rat race. I wanted them to be at the helm of the system. I wanted them to be ahead of the game. So because of that, I learned to love no's. I learned to love that a deck of cards only has 4 aces, and you have to go through the jokers to get through to the aces. So I became excited every day, not about what people did not see, but what I wanted. Well, because of where I was going, because of the people who were with me. So it doesn't matter if the masses did not see what I saw. It didn't matter if the masses did not agree with me. It didn't matter if the masses couldn't understand the path I was on. But because I was so committed on my business at that time, nothing stopped me. So when January came, I went back harder, stronger, and more determined. When February came about, there was an explosion. From June of 2013, people have been looking for me and looking for me. My phones have never stopped ringing. My tablet PC, the battery is always running down because I can't keep up with the messages. So over the past 5 months, one of my uplines, amazing Superman Sean Haynes, have always been giving me the hard knock reality checks every now and then. And we all know who Reza is and how he brings it home. So one of the things I have been given a slap on my wrist for is, Fern, supporting is great, but remember, it should always be 70-30. And I had always been struggling with the 70-30 thing. And I figured, how am I going to move to frontline work without having my team slow down or falling back? So from January to last month, I remember very early in the year, I followed what the successful people did. I remember Nigeria with all of these phenomenal results they've been having. They were having boot camps every Saturday. They were empowering their persons every week. So nobody had to wait for the next boot camp to get the vibe, you know. So we decided to do boot camp every single Saturday. And what has happened, oh my gosh, the number of power presenters we have in St. Lucia now, that the persons who couldn't even stand in front of a room to do a testimonial because they were so afraid, now not just standing in a room presenting, but pacing the floor, and so confidently delivers this presentation. Now, as they travel with their jobs, they're able to do presentations in the hotel rooms. It's just phenomenal. So I'm so excited, so elated, so on fire, and looking forward to the next 3 months to 6 months and seeing massive explosions and changes and upgrades in people's lives in this small island called St. Lucia. So guys, if you are not diamond, get there. If you're not diplomat, get there. If you're not ambassador, get there. You will be happy and will be rejoicing that you did. The kinds of success that you've been hearing from other persons around the world, it is the same business that you have. It is the same compensation plan that you have. It is the same product lines that you have. So why not you? If the success is there for anyone to experience, why not you? So how to start minding your business continued? If you have not been working on your list, start now. Tonight, add 20 persons to your list. It doesn't matter who. The persons who I thought would have joined my business, up to this point, they haven't. And those persons who I thought would not have joined my business, these are the persons who've joined my business. There's a particular young lady who worked in my home for close to a year. She came in as a babysitter and house help. And she spent every day in my home listening to the motivational tapes that I played, listening to the tours that I played. People were in and out of my home because at that time, Michael was just a few months old. And since I couldn't go out, persons were coming into my home to see me. And so I would do the tours with them. Persons were coming into my home excited. People were coming into my home for training. People were coming into my home for all sorts of things pertaining to my business. And that young lady, every single day, would stay quiet in the background, listening, paying attention, and taking note. And I didn't realize that she was doing that until one day when I was leaving home, she says to me, "Miss Vern, can you put on the thing to play for me, please?" I asked her, "What thing?" She says, "Les Brown, I like listening to Les Brown. Can you put him on for me?" So I put it on and then I left. And she kept on listening. When I came back home, I asked her, "But why did you want to listen?" She said, "Every day when I come, I really look forward to hearing these things that you play. They're so positive. They have already started changing my life." Last year, October, I traveled to Dominica to support the team there. And because she had understood the business, I had not shown anything to her because in my mind, this girl doesn't know how to hold a mouse on a computer. When I asked her to put on some things for Michael to listen to, she didn't know how to hold a mouse. So I didn't think that this person would ever be interested in a business like this, much less any business for that matter. While I was in Dominica, she calls me and she says, "Miss Vern, I just deposited some money on my account. Can you please sign me up before anybody in Dominica signs up because I want to be positioned before them?" I was like, whoa, where is that coming from? Who is this girl? So I did. The first tour she attended, of course, she sees how I'm dressed going to the tours and the events. The first tour she comes to the event and she is dressed as if she's the head of state. Impeccable, professional, amazing. The mindset that she got in just a few weeks of being exposed to positive things was something that she had not seen her entire life. So now she has a smartphone, she has a computer, she knows how to go to her back office to do every single thing. She stands in front of the room when she gives a testimony, so proud and saying that if not for this GWT business, she would not have developed so much in such a short space of time. She has, the last tour we did last week, she says in her testimonial, 40% of her business is in St. Lucia and 60% of her business is in Great Britain. And she holds a smartphone in her hand saying, now she knows how to use all of these things and it's because of her GWT business. So build your list. And it doesn't matter who's on your phone. Don't eliminate anyone because it's not your business to choose who this business is for. Just share it. Your job is to do the presentation. The rest is up to the person who you have delivered the information to. It's not your job to decide for anyone. Use your emails, use phone calls, texting, social media, and invite 15 persons daily, because if you have not been minding your business and you want to get to diamond within the next 7 days, you want to get to diplomat within the next 14 days, you want to get to ambassador within the next 30 days, invite 15 persons daily to see your business. Maybe 5 of them will show up. Whoever shows up, follow up, follow up, follow up with them. Do it in a loving and kind way, not in an abrasive way so you get rid of them. Do it in an inviting way that these persons will want to do business with you. So, our way in St. Lucia from January, we've decided, since Forensic has taught us this, what we do, we invite them, We show them and we get paid. Simple as that. Invite them. Invite 15 persons daily to your tours. Show them the presentation. And whatever they decide, I promise you, you will get paid. You will definitely get paid. So the benefits of minding your business. You will become focused on your personal goals and dreams. You will. You will no longer want to know what's happening with the neighbor or, well, I know it doesn't happen a lot, and especially with all the positive persons on this call, it doesn't happen anymore. But in case you meet someone who minds other people's business, especially in a negative way, remind them to mind their business. Because you're minding your business, it will encourage you, motivate you, it will cause you to remain steadfast on working on these dreams and goals that you have. You will come to realize that a day has become so short when you begin to mind your business. It will help you come easier to keep on working. So because you're minding your business, you will be easily motivated to keep on working. Nobody will have to be at you because you're so focused and driven, nothing is going to take you off course. You will feel a greater sense of purpose and accomplishment because you are minding your business. You will get to the point of experiencing phenomenal success, and success then will become an ongoing thing for you because you are minding your business. You will be able to upgrade your life. Think of all the things that you want to do. And now you will begin to enjoy being with you. You will begin to enjoy being with your loved ones. You will begin to enjoy every environment that you step into, and so many more phenomenal things will happen to you as a result of you minding your business. Now you will begin to attract those who are much like you, and your life begins to take a whole new and exciting and different turn. Why? Because you made that decision tonight to mind your business. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for attending tonight's training, and I want to encourage you in the most loving way, in the most positive way, to go mind your business and become a success life story for everyone who will encounter you. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am most grateful for all of you being on the call tonight, and look forward to a massive explosion between now and the next 6 months, because more people have decided to mind their business. So Sean, thank you so much for having me as the final trainer for this month, and looking forward to what's coming for June. Everyone have a phenomenal evening. Jean, happy birthday to you again, and to all Haiti mothers, happy Mother's Day. Sean, back to you.
Wow. What a training. Thank you so much to our Ambassador Vernicia Charles Jones. Absolutely incredible training. I already saw people sending in comments about how tremendous this training is. They said Vernicia is on fire with the training tonight, and awesome training, took many notes, job well done. We had great training. Thank you. What a powerful speaker and trainer. Great job, Vernicia. Always enjoy hearing you. So we got comments coming in from everywhere. And some of the very top leaders like our regional ambassador, Sherry Zhao, and our ambassador, Annie Duperville, John, whose birthday it is. So we have many people commenting on this training, and absolutely indeed, it was a phenomenal training. So thank you so much to our Ambassador Vernicia Charles Jones. And this training is recorded, so you're going to be able to go back and listen to it time and again. Share it with your team members, your new team members. Of course, we post all the Sunday night trainings on our Global Wealth Trade corporate YouTube channel. So Again, we have comments coming in from Don Stevens, Fabulous Energy and Trainer, Ivo Doyle Francis in St. Lucia. Wow, 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 well done. Vernicia, fantastic training. Vernicia from Diane Cummins. Fabulous, amazing, thank you from Diplomat Darcy McManus. So again, comments coming in from all over the world for this great, great training tonight. Nando Mel, the Ferry Blinking, says awesome training. Vernicia took many notes. So thank you everyone for your great comments, for being on this training, and most importantly, thanks to Vernicia for this tremendous training. Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the first thing we want to talk about is what Vernicia mentioned is training, the Forensic Networkers Seminar, the Phase 5 releases simply not only the most important training this year, but considering that Phase 5 is set in the next 10 years in GWT. If this is your future, if this is your legacy, that you're creating, there's simply no way that you can afford to miss this training. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, you want to get your ticket tonight, what I suggest you do, get in touch with your upline national or regional ambassador if you don't have your ticket, and they can help you in making sure you can get your ticket right away. We have coming up June 12th and 13th, our national ambassador, youngest millionaire Rene Liao, is going to be in Calgary for a tour and boot camp. So if you're in Calgary, know anyone in Calgary, you don't want to miss that. Very, very important. Coming up also on June 13th, we're going to be having the Toronto Boot Camp, which is also the Global Boot Camp broadcast. So again, I don't want to miss that. Now not only get trained by top trainers in Toronto, but we also have top international trainers as well. And finally, want to share tremendous news, of course, starting with the heart of our amazing CEO and then our senior VP Sanaz Human, and then all our GWT LCs around the world who contributed. We ended up with 20,000, including the government matching, to be able to go to Nepal and help people in need there. So again, that's what ultimately GWT is all about. What our CEO created this for, which is to be able to ultimately give more, make a difference in the world. So, okay, we have some more comments coming in. Teresa Callies from Grenada says, great training, Ambassador Vernicia. Can't wait to see you in Grenada. Kelly Ferreira, diplomat in Winnipeg, says, incredible training, great determination, life story, lesson, and inspiration. Diplomat Shania Richardson says, wonderful training, Ambassador Vernicia. Naji Joseph from Haiti said, it was a pleasure to hear her training from another Caribbean country. Maria Baptiste says, very powerful training. Julian Compton says, I wanted to meet this young lady when I come to St. Lucia in a couple of weeks. Certainly, Julian, just look up Vernicia. She'll be happy to help you. Our diplomat, Junior Estesa, says, powerful training, Vernicia. Thank you so much. And we have awesome training from our very own national ambassador who's on the 401 highway, and I know it's raining literally cats and dogs, but our national ambassador, Resumes girl, who never misses these trainings. So he's on the highway, and he says, awesome training from the 401. So thank you for that comment, Reza. So I think that's all the comments coming in tonight, which were absolutely incredible. We have diplomat Harriet Hurtado in St. Martin saying, awesome training, Ambassador Vernicia. It was very powerful, took lots of notes. So thank you again, everyone, joining us on this training tonight. It was great to have you on. And also, this was the month of May. So Vernicia was also our Ambassador of the Month. So thank you for this training, Vernicia, and being Ambassador of the Month. as we go into June. Make sure Tuesday, of course, is the fast start training, so you don't want to miss the fast start training on Tuesday, which we have both now international and the evening. So international fast start training, I know it's at 3:45 p.m. Eastern time, which is 8:45 p.m. in Nigeria, 9:45 p.m. Central European time. And of course, we have our 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time fast start training done in French, Spanish, and English. So you have anyone in any of those languages, make sure you get them on that training. That's the key training to success in global wealth trade. And every Sunday, we also have Sunday international training. I know we had our first female national ambassador, Comfort Negedu, doing a great training this afternoon at 3:45 p.m. Eastern time. Again, 8:45 p.m. Nigerian time and 9:45 p.m. Central European time. And then, of course, our 9:15 training on Sunday. So thank you. Stay connected. You never want to miss trainings like this. You never want your team to miss training like this that can take their business to the next level for success. So thank you again, Ambassador Venetia. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world. Regional Ambassador Sean Haynes saying good night.